certainly festival reviews are not to be trusted. I also don't trust a review that talks about it. It's so bold and avant-garde, and it does things that you wouldn't think. I'm like, that doesn't tell me if it's good or not. And matter of fact, it sounds like you know it's not good, but you're dancing around it.
A lot of times it's, I was there early, I got in free, and I got free drinks. And
the stars were there, so I got to see them in person.
Oh my God. Joaquin Phoenix sleeve brushed up against my leg. Oh shit, this is 11 minutes!
Lady Gaga was hilarious in the Q&A.
Yes. 11 minutes! 11 minutes! What's the time to say? I got 8 more. Oh shit! God damn, my hands are hurting.
So the ovation for Blonde went on how long? 10 minutes. We could do 1 more minute, guys.
Now you know if you had a camera there, you see some people. God damn.
Yeah.
Shit. Yes. A big birthday gift for me. My birthday's next month. A big birthday gift for me is if you came out to see the 1-year anniversary of me doing sit-down comedy at the Broadway Comedy Club. Going to be back in the Red Room September 27th. Oz will join me later. We used to just sit down and just lollygag with the audience. And then we're going to have all of you up for open mic. And that show, again, is going to be 9 p.m. at the Broadway Comedy Club. That's a Friday. Get your tickets now by going over to BroadwayComedyClub.com. So again, I think I'm in the minority. No, I think you like Joker, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Joker.
Yeah.
How could you be in the minority when it made $1 billion?
I don't know. I'm in the minority in this room.
Oh,
is what I mean. Okay. You know, I didn't think you liked it. No, no. I'm sorry. That was Pixie that didn't like it. It
was Gertz that hated it.
Pixie Gertz is the same thing. They're all the same. But yeah.
What are you trying to say? You got him sitting on your lap most of the time.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Y'all don't see him, he's here sometimes. But yeah, so I'm one of the people, 1 of the billion people who's looking forward to Joker 2.
2 years ago, the name Arthur Fleck hit Gotham like a hurricane.
The trial of the century.
They believe Arthur Fleck to be some kind of martyr.
I'm looking forward to this movie, like I said, because I like the first film so much. But maybe I hit a calm your ass down moment with this. because I tell you all the time, I don't get excited about things anymore. I try to keep a level head. I try to keep my expectations low. And this was like, well, you definitely probably need to do it with this right here because reviews have started to come out. What did we get through with the Venice Film Festival?
I thought it was Cannes.
No, it was Venice. Okay. Venice Film Festival just showed where the movie got an 11-minute standing ovation.
Boy, geez, with this.
That happens to every movie. I remember when Clerks 2 came out, that got a 15-minute standing ovation.
Yeah. Pixie's giving a standing ovation right now. She loves it.
You should have told her that.
Bravo! Bravo!
They didn't watch. What?
Dan, did you just get Joker gassed? What the hell is going on? Oh, people, hold on. Oh, here. So this is what you got to do, people, in your Chihuahua is doing this. You got to put one finger over one nostril. It looks cruel, but it's not. You hold it there, and then they stop. And then you reassure them that everything is okay. It's all right, babe. You put it down.
She's laughing like Arthur Fleck.
And then you put it down, and it starts all over again.
She's like the old lady in the front row.
All right,
after you did that, she looked at me and smiled.
You okay? You all right? You good? You all right? Okay. All right. So sometimes it takes a little bit for them to get it out, but there you go. All right, Mom. There you are. Hopefully everything's okay. And then you get back to talking about Joker. So with this, got 11 minutes standing ovation. They'd stand. First of all, that's crazy to me that you can stand and clap that long.
Yes. For anything.
For anything. But I'm surprised that anybody can move their arms that long doing this. I'm surprised people palms ain't bleeding near
What they
the
do it in
end.
shifts?
They hire people.
And they hire seals.
And it's like, all right, now this row. Now this row.
They do it in waves. People, I don't know. The whole applauding thing is stupid to me at these film festivals, all right? I'm going to be the asshole who's going to sit down.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I ain't standing up for no
Sit
11
down.
minutes.
I'm going to get up and leave.
Yeah. Shit, I mean, listen, I don't give a standing ovation that long for anything. Hell, if I was at the Martin Luther King, I could have a dream speech. I'm going to sit my ass down at some point. I'm going to give him about 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes.
Yeah, all right, Negro, all right. Look, you get it. Man, standing, now, you see, black people want to know the definition of pretentious. Standing up and clapping for 11 minutes, that's the definition of pretentious, okay?
Yeah.
Because everybody knows you don't need to stand up that goddamn long.
Right.
Now it's just a contest. You just don't want to sit down because everybody else ain't sitting down. You know everybody think, God damn, when are they going to stop so I can quit?
Yeah.
You know, it's
How did you
stupid.
possibly love the movie that much?
Dude, Willie Coleman can come back from the dead. I will applaud him. Well, I ain't gonna give him shit. You again? No.
They said you couldn't do it.
It's crazy to me. So I do not go by the standing ovation when I hear that from anybody. Also, the reviews are coming in and they're not good. Depending on who you look at. It's from 3 sources, all right, mainly the bad reviews. Let me see what you got here. So you got 3 main people that they state here on USA Today. You have Vanity Fair. They say the movie is startlingly dull and pointless. It's a pointless procedural that seems to disdain its audience, noting that it feels cramped because it takes place mostly entirely in the asylum and also in the courthouse. Lawson also agreed with the consensus that Lady Gaga is woefully underused, and the director Todd Phillips, he wrings nearly every ounce of life out of these moments of song. So the movie is also a musical, and that's what you would call like a jukebox musical or something.
Right.
Yep.
And I've also heard complaints that the songs are just not well used. I think maybe.
I heard that they weren't sung very well.
Oh, really?
And I read that it's not as much of a jukebox musical as they keep telling you that it is. That it's mostly courtroom stuff.
That's I keep hearing that from here. Like IGN. And IGN, they go easy on things sometimes, if you ask me. They are probably some of the most positive people out there to review things. But IGN, Sadat Adalaka says, also, the movie is not very interesting. It's not a very interesting courtroom drama, and too often insists on returning to familiar territory, adding that is merely an extension of the first film's plot in the most plotting and literal fashion, and never quite allows its musical elements to bloom. Gave the movie a 5 out of 10.
Yeah. I've read several of these, and it's always a lot of them where people are like, "Look, I love Joker. However, with this, I was disappointed. Too much courtroom stuff, not enough music, and too much flashbacks to the first movie."
Ooh, okay.
I think that IGN's review is coming across as like a political choice, within like the review sphere, because the first Joker movie, they gave it 10 out of 10. So this one, they're trying not to be too nice with it. That's how it's coming off to me.
Well, you don't think they want to be positive about it because they were too positive with the first one?
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Because people will be like, oh, you guys just give everything a 10 out of 10 or a high rating. Like, they're all over the place with their reviews on TV and movies especially.
Okay. That doesn't sound logical to me. But.
Well, you don't want to seem like a shill, especially if the first time everybody's like, well, of course, it's got a Joker, and of course you gave it that. And like, all right, well, we want to be, temperate.
I don't understand that. I'll be honest with you. I don't understand that logic, but we'll see. Maybe. But about Vulture. At Vulture, Alison Wilmore wrote that the punishing film seems perversely dedicated to eliminating as much pleasure as possible from its song and dance numbers. And also, consensus here seems to be this with a lot of people, waste of Gaga's presence. Now, I'm going to tell you why I can see some of these reviews, because I'm not, of course, me of all people, I don't want to hate this movie. And I'm one of the people that's looking forward to it.
Oh, you know what? Surprisingly, so was I. Even though I didn't like the first one, I was kind of looking forward to this.
I don't give a shit. I'm still looking forward to it.
Well, I can understand how this could probably not stand up to the first one. And I was talking to James today, and James gave me a very interesting theory that he heard from some other people about this. Now, that not everybody's giving this bad reviews. There are some people who are giving this actually some very positive reviews. Ben Rolfe from Discussing Film, the highly anticipated sequel to Joker is as deranged and exciting as you would have hoped. Geeks of color. Oh my God, we can trust the black man with this right here, especially the geeky ones. This is one of the most unique takes on comic book characters I've ever seen. Phillips deserves praise for taking bold, creative risks that pay off in unexpected ways. Catalina Combe.
I could read between the lines on that last one.
Oh, black girls of colors. Oh, all these black people. Martin, come on, we gotta like this. Between the geeks of color and the black girl nerds. They said the nerds, the black and girl nerds, they say unlike anything I imagined it would be. Let me see here. Luke Hicks. Oh, you know Luke Hicks.
Do I?
Yeah, good old Luke, man. He come to dinner with us before.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, Martin, you can get to know him right now.
Okay.
Because he says right here, FOLIE is yes, we
Folie à deux.
Yeah, FOLIE. How do you do it again?
Folie à deux.
FOLIE. I got to put my lips like that.
FOLIE.
Do that lip, Martin. How you do
Do.
it? It's a movie tailored to its expectations, yes. But the Joker's trick is that it rejects them. A bravado film from Phillips that's sure to hemorrhage his fan base. And we're talking about Todd Phillips. Damn, that sounds just nasty.
That does not sound good.
Fans will be bleeding from his ass for this movie right here. That sounds actually uncomfortable to me. Now, I say this with all respect, and I don't want to come in and try to assume your opinions. You have your opinions, and it'd be fair of me to say otherwise. I will say, though, that I do not trust festival reviews.
No, not only do I not trust festival reviews, I've seen enough of them to know when they're dancing around what they're saying.
Yeah.
And every one of those you read, those positive ones, I was like, you're not saying something very important.
These are the early reviews that you see on X or Twitter. You know this, and plus from a film festival, even like an early screening. You know, that's a prestige early screening. You know, these people, especially at the film festivals, though, you know, they get drunk off of being there, or just drunk.
Yeah.
They party.
Yeah.
They, you know, this, and I don't want to question sincerity of these people's opinions, but I do not trust festival reviews. There's a reason why we have the term festival goggles.
Yes. They're certainly festival reviews are not to be trusted. I also don't trust a review that talks about it. It's so bold and avant-garde, and it does things that you wouldn't think. I'm like, that doesn't tell me if it's good or not. And matter of fact, it sounds like you know it's not good, but you're dancing around it.
A lot of times it's, I was there early, I got in free, and I got free drinks. And
the stars were there, so I got to see them in person.
Oh my God. Joaquin Phoenix sleeve brushed up against my leg. Oh shit, this is 11 minutes!
Lady Gaga was hilarious in the Q&A.
Yes. 11 minutes! 11 minutes! What's the time to say? I got 8 more. Oh shit! God damn, my hands are hurting.
So the ovation for Blonde went on how long? 10 minutes. We could do one more minute, guys.
Now you know if you had a camera there, you see some people. God damn.
Yeah.
Shit. Yes. Now you know. There was something that was said that makes me temper my expectations, because as much as I love the first movie, I am a fair and I think a reasonable person when it comes to these expectations of films or the reality of the films. So this is something that James told me. I cannot take credit for this theory, but I thought it was a solid thing to say, and it has yet to be proven true with me. But he said that he read somewhere that it was almost as if Todd Phillips, he didn't have a movie to steal this time. You know?
I was thinking that too.
Because You could say still, you could say homage. I go and I'm very generous here. I say Todd Phillips, and I've been saying this for the longest time, that you know, Todd Phillips, let me see if I have this up here. Hold on, y'all. I told you that I've always thought that this was Todd Phillips' version of, oh, do I have it up here? Did I not get it? Hold on, y'all. Some of y'all know what I'm gonna say anyway.
I do.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say. Let me see here.
I'm actively not saying it.
Oh, well, listen.
I'm leaving it up to you.
I don't listen so when I say this what is this, Joker? There you go. When I say this Julian, I'm not saying this as disrespect. I've always defended Todd Phillips' vision for this movie, because I've always said that, yeah, you know what, this is his version of a Scorsese movie, in particular, Taxi Driver. You know, he just wanted to make a Scorsese film. And I gave it to him. I said, all right, you know what? You made your version of Taxi Driver, and I think it's an interesting take. You did, you did your Scorsese version of the Joker's origin story. And Martin and I also talked about this. You told me this last time. It's also probably mainly this movie right here.
His name is Rupert Pupkin. He lives in a world of make-believe.
Oh, Jerry, I love this guy. Always coming up with these great lines. I love him.
And to the point where Robert De Niro is in the movie.
Yeah,
Joker.
Yeah. It's as if you didn't catch it. He's right here in the movie.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, I give him that he made his version of a Scorsese movie. Of two. Yeah, there you go. And I thought, okay, that's cool. But I think that's going to be very telling if he has no Scorsese to steal from. He has to stand on his own, and this movie is not going in any kind of solid direction.
Well, you know, one of the things I don't like about the first Joker is that, one, yes, it's an homage to Scorsese, but it's structurally so much of that if you remove the Scorsese from it, it crumbles. It's like he relied on it too heavily. It's like you know, it's another version of reselling me something I bought before. But also, Todd Phillips is known for doing terrible sequels.
To the point where even, because I talked about this with James, he said, you know, The Hangover 3, that's a fucking weird movie in the worst way. Yeah. It's not even a comedy really anymore. It's a comedy, but it's a thriller. Yeah. And it's like, y'all really had nothing to do.
Right. Well, even with the second one, it's like, let's just repeat everything we did before in Thailand. Yeah. Like, this is not working.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not talking against the movie, but I do think for anybody, yes, even you. No, what do you think about this? What do you think about everything?
Well, what I thought you were going to bring up, but what I also heard was that a lot of the days of the shooting, Joaquin Phoenix was like, all right, the script, like let's rewrite it. And the thing is that there's a lot of brilliant moments in the first Joker movie that are improvised, and they weren't in the script. Mm-hmm. And there's some of my favorite parts, like where he's doing Tai Chi in the bathroom. So this seems like he was, if that's true, seems like he was trying to manufacture that lightning and that's static electricity, baby.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good term of phrase.
Yeah, that is.
Thanks.
Because, no, he's right. Another thing that has people worried is that when they came out at the Venice Film Festival, they were bragging about, there were certain days we were trying to figure out what we were going to do, and we just like, the hell with it. And they would we just tore the script apart and started over again and just started filming whatever.
The scriptwriter's just like, oh,
no. Shit, don't do that.
Printed on glossy and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. What I'm saying is that nothing where I'm sitting up here gloating about these bad reviews. I don't want it. I don't want to be bad. I want to enjoy it. But I
want to enjoy this movie. I just say temper your expectations.
Exactly. In other words, calm your ass down is what I'm being told right now, and I appreciate that, because I was getting a little ahead of myself. You know, I need to sit down, shut my ass up.
Yeah, just let it play. Let it be what it is.
Yeah, exactly. And we shall see. But you know, it does make us say, like, is this in trouble? And do I think it's in trouble? No, it's a sequel. And just like those Hangover movies, it's going to make a lot of money no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
and for the record, man, I love the end of that first Joker movie. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that it closes that book wonderfully. It leaves it open to interpretation. You're like, is this in his head? But like continuing the story, trying to extend that, that's when things can fall apart.
Yeah. No, I think so too. I thought the first one was, that's what I was worried about from the very beginning when they announced this. I was like, man, it really doesn't feel like it's necessary.
Talk.
Let's keep in mind that you're gonna hear it at some point where they said the studio says you goddamn right you're gonna do this.
Right.
If you don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it. Now what we got? You know, I'm giving you the first chance to say yes.
All right, I'll do this, but you guys can't come in and interfere and tell me what to do. We don't agree to that.
And speaking of pretentious, I mean, nobody asked him to make the title French. It's like, where did this come from?
Yeah. I don't like throwing that word pretentious around, but sometimes it applies.
Yeah, it does. So we'll see. No hate at all.
No hate.
Hope that this does well. I really do want a good movie here. I hope I agree with the people who said the most positive things about this, but also the people, man, I'm with you, Martin. You know, they sound like those damn Star Wars Skywalker reviews that came out. I don't know why I like this, but I do.
Or the Suicide Squad or Batman versus Superman reviews.
Yeah. Oh, man, those were the worst. The Batman versus Superman. I mean, as of recent, take any movie that was critically panned and even panned by the audiences and take the earliest reviews that came out, and almost all of them are glowing across the board.
Yeah.
Almost as good as The Dark Knight.
Yeah. Yeah, you know
Batman versus Superman.
No,
Like, oh, this is Bruce Wayne reinvented.
No, you were right. Some people saying this is Dark Knight level. I'm like, no, don't you do that shit. You know, the reviews might as well just been saying, you know what? I was happy to be there.
Right. I got to see it before you, and that makes it great.
Exactly. Flash, and keep in mind, it's not just the people on social media. Shit, they get some of the biggest talent. People should know better to come out and say these things were great. They got James Cameron's ass with that last Terminator movie.
Genesis.
He's
done it a couple of times.
Yeah. Every time there's a new Terminator movie, he goes like, "Oh yeah, it's got my approval. This is the best." And you're like, "You didn't watch that."
Yeah, no. You know you don't want to say this shit. You know you don't want to say this at all. You know you hate this.
I'm sure for him, he's just like, "I'm so past Terminator, I don't care."
Yeah,
I'm doing underwater movies now.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Is that what it was called? Terminator Dark Fate?
Dark Fate, yeah.
Terrible title.
And let's not forget your boy James Gunn. Man, The Flash, hey, y'all listen to me, okay? Is the best superhero movie ever, hands down. Notice I'm not saying until my Superman comes out. No, I'm saying it is the best whatever movie ever. Guaranteed. I'm James Gunn. I promote this message right now. I approve this message right here.
I like The Flash.
I like it too.
Didn't Tom Cruise do the same thing with The Flash?
I think so.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is going to change entertainment.
Yeah, and I like I don't hate The Flash, but it wasn't amazing. It wasn't. Yeah,
it's not a brilliant film by any means, but I had a lot of fun watching.
I like it until that last third. I'm like, I'm out. But no, I like the movie. I like it. Oh, and Stephen King, boy, don't even listen to Stephen King no more.
I'm gonna scare the hell out of you.
Oh, he's shit. Today, like, hey, listen, every week Stephen King is finding something that's the best thing ever.
Yep.
Every week.
Yep.
Shit, whether it's a new horror movie, a new book, or a recipe for something. This is the best recipe for strudel ever right here. I'm telling you. I'm Stephen King, and I approve this message.
This is the best crack I've ever made. Use this microwave.
He endorses so many books. I'm just like, all right, how are you even having time to read these with all the writing that you're doing?
Every week he's watching a different show.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is the best shit, y'all. This is the best TV show ever. Yeah, it's better than the one 2 days ago. I know what I said.
Why the are you watching Yo Gabba Gabba? Like,
I don't know, but it's the best Yo Gabba Gabba ever. Stephen King listen, I love Stephen King. He's just a happy man. I wish I could be as happy as him, but every day is a new thing. Oh shit, let me tell you about, oh my God, let me tell you, this is the best.
Well, I'm just some cocaine and alcohol to get you there.
Yeah, you on that shit again? Man, let me tell you about the best socks I just bought ever, y'all. Man, he on that shit again. I'm telling you. Get that phone away from him.
I'm not on that shit again. But if I was, it'd be the best.
Be the best. One day he gonna slip up. Oh my God, this is the best cocaine ever, y'all. I'm serious. Well, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you really like what we do. So if you do, check out these other videos just like this one. Check out our other YouTube channels and subscribe to join our wonderful Toasty community. And as always, stay toasty.